Sohinki. I'm a man, and as a man I love boobs, breasts, boobies, melons, mammaries, jugs. I can keep going. They're one of God's greatest gifts to the human species. Everyone loves a nice pair of boobs. That being said, sometimes men get a little overboard with their love for boobs. Sometimes those men happen to be game developers, and sometimes those men create female characters with boobs so ridiculous that it's at a comedic level. And so in the spirit of Valentine's Day next week, I give all of you my top 5 most outrageous
titties. 5.
Kicking the list off is Morgan from Darkstalkers. Morgan is probably the only one on the list that makes any amount of actual sense. For those of you that don't know, Morgan is a succubus, a species that is known for being very seductive. So while her sweater puffs are unnecessarily large and unnecessarily out there, the game developers at least had some justification in doing so. How she manages to fight without them popping out, well, that's just magic. Very, very unfortunate magic.
4.
Coming in at number 4 is Ivy from Soul Calibur. I think the most hilarious thing about Ivy is that she exists in a fighting game. In addition to her boobs being hilariously large, well, let's just say she's not exactly in her fight gear. It looks more like Ivy was on her way to the strip club, and then, oh shit, a bunch of crazy fighting just broke out. In the earlier games, her outfit was at least a little okay, with some actual boobie support, but in some later Soul Calibur outfits, she has pretty much no support for her gigantic boobs. Totally not practical, but totally hilarious.
3.
Next up is another character from Darkstalkers, Felicia. To be honest, I don't really know Felicia's story. She's some sort of weird cat chick that has ginormous boobies. You'd think that a lady that was part cat would be mostly covered up by fur, but not Felicia. No, she's barely covered up at all, and what is covered seems to be only hidden by some sort of thin strip of gauze. I'm not sure, but basically the only thing you're not seeing here is nip. Well done, Darkstalkers. Well done, I guess, you freaking perverts.
2.
At number 2 on the list is Sorceress from Dragon's Crown. I'm going to preface this by saying that I've never played Dragon's Crown, I have no idea what it's about, and I know nothing about the character. I'd also like to add, damn, look at them titties! Like seriously, she's lucky that she's a sorceress, because the only thing that can hold those boobs up is some magic. Some magic that makes her avoid severe spinal issues. For the absurdity of her boobs alone, she earns her spot on the list.
1.
Finally coming in at number 1 is Rachael from the Ninja Gaiden series. She's a fiend hunter, and what better outfit to hunt in than extremely revealing leather with one random shoulder guard for some reason. While yes, some of the boobs I've mentioned are more outrageous as far as their size, Rachael earns her top spot for her hilarious jiggle physics. The jiggle physics on Rachael is absolutely hysterical. The slightest movement seems to cause them to undulate uncontrollably as if unaffected by gravity, and the only thing keeping them from just floating away is her tight leather. I don't even know what you'd call that outfit. Oftentimes her boobs jiggle independently of each other, causing them to bounce opposite directions. It's almost like her boobs have a mind of their own. What, like, look at that. What the f is that? Ridiculous. Well, there you guys have it, my top 5 most outrageous gaming boobs. Be sure to comment below or tweet me at Sohinki to tell me some of your favorite outrageous gaming boobs. Or like, tell me what a pervert I am for even doing this top 5. That kind of thing. I'll see you guys next time. No, I'm not doing the top 5 boobs.
Oh, okay. What are you doing?
The top 5 most outrageous boobs.
Starting off my list is neither DC nor Marvel, but still is one of the hottest comic book characters to date. Now, with very little pun intended, I'm looking at Vampirella for this one.